What's up, everybody? This is James, aka jmooreonkeys, and I'm back with another tutorial for you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the song Yahweh by Jason Nelson featuring Melvin Crispell III. And this is a really great worship song. It's in 6/8. It's got a kind of ballad feel to it, so it's a really fun one to play. Let's go over the scale. We are in the key of G flat. So let's go over that scale real quick. G flat is the 1, A flat is the 2, B flat is the 3, B is the 4, D flat is the 5, E flat is the 6, F is the 7, and G flat is the 1. And if you need help learning your scales and the fingerings, I have a PDF document that you can download in the description, so check that out. All right, so this song starts off really simple. The intro is most of the song. It's pretty much the chorus and the verse as well. So it's really simple. You're just doing like a 4/1 movement with a line over top of it. It sounds like this. So that's pretty much the whole thing. It just loops that over and over again. So let me show you what that is real quick. So you're just going back and forth in your left hand from 4 to 1. So I'm doing B flat and then G flat. You can alternate them or just hold them together. And then I'm doing G flat octaves, G flat, G flat. And again, you can stagger them to kind of keep that rhythm going, or you can just block it out. Whatever's easier for you. And while I'm doing that with my left hand, my right hand is doing that line on top. So I'm doing B flat. So while I hit the B, in my left hand, I'm playing B flat, B, D flat, and B flat. So, and then when I hit the 1 in my left hand, I'm doing A flat. With my right hand, I'm doing A flat, B flat, A flat, B flat, D flat, and then the top A flat to G flat. So real slow it goes like. And the fourth time you're gonna hit a 2 chord. So in my left hand I'm doing A flat and G flat. And I'm doing an A flat minor in my right hand. E flat, A flat, and B. And then after I hit this chord, I hit 1 E flat, so that top E flat. And then go to a G flat major chord. G flat octave in my left hand, G flat and G flat. You can add the D flat too if you want, but that's a little too dark for me right now. And then I'm playing a G flat major chord, root position, in my right hand. G flat, B flat, and D flat. So that's how you close out that loop. So and that whole pattern just loops throughout the whole verse and the chorus. So when he's ending out the chorus, the only change there is that he'll do, so we sing Yahweh, and then he'll kind of hit this moo there. So he's kind of doing like a diminished sound. So my left hand is playing A and G flat. And then I'm just kind of outlining the chord, not playing the whole chord. So I'm doing C and G flat in my right hand. And I'm kind of flicking up from the B to the C. So I'm not playing everything at once. You can if you want to, that's fine. But I noticed on the record he goes. So that's the first chord right there, the one I just showed you. And then he goes to the 2. So on my left hand, I'm just bringing this A down to A flat. So then I end up with A flat and G flat in my left hand. My right hand is playing a B major chord, B, E flat, and G flat. So, and then to the 1, G flats in my left hand. My right hand is playing B flat, D flat, and G flat. So when he's getting ready to do that move, I don't remember the words, but when he's getting ready to do that move, I don't remember the words. He goes like, so when he's coming out of that chorus, it's gonna sound like. And then after this, it's gonna do like this this real quick move when Melvin's verse starts. 3 hits on the 4. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 on that B flat major, B flat and G flat in my left hand. I'm sorry, B and G flat, and then B, E flat, and G flat in my right hand. 1, 2, 3, and then you go straight into the second half of that. So that A flat, B flat, D flat, A flat, and G flat over the 1. So and then you do that whole cycle again. So that is the verse and the chorus right there. So let me go ahead and show you the bridge. All right, so on that bridge, it's just really simple. It just goes like this. So we're gonna start on that 3. I'm gonna try to keep the melody on top here. So in my left hand, that's B flat and A flat. In my right hand, I'm doing A flat, D flat, and G flat. Then I move up to this B major chord on the 4, B and G flat in my left hand, B, E flat, G flat in my right. Or whatever he says the first time. All I have to do. We move to this diminished. It's gonna be D and B in my left hand. My right hand is gonna be A flat, B, D, and F. And then to the 6. E flat and D flat in my left hand. And my right hand is gonna be B flat, E flat, and G flat. And then we go to the 2, A flat and G flat in my right hand, or my left hand. And in my right hand, I'm playing G flat, B flat, B, and E flat. And then we change the 2 to this. Left hand stays the same. Right hand is E flat, A flat, and B. That A flat minor chord. And then we move down to the 1. So my left hand is playing 2 G flats, that octave. And my right hand is doing D flat, G flat, and B flat. So, and then I move to that 7. F, you can play D flat or E flat in your left hand with that F. I might switch it up each time I do it. And then I'll do a D flat major chord in my right hand, D flat, F, and A. And then we hit on the 6. I'll just inhale. So these two chords are the same chord, they're just a whole step apart. So left hand is going to be E flat and D flat. And my right hand is going to be G flat, B, D flat, and G flat. And then we move that up a whole step to F and E flat. And my right hand is going to be A flat, D flat, E flat, and A flat. And those are hits. And then we move to this special chord. And I'm doing D and A flat, that tritone. You can add the D flat if you want to make it a little more full, but otherwise that tritone is fine. And then I'm playing A flat, D, and E flat in my right. And that takes me to the 6. Same 6 chord as the beginning of the bridge. So far we have all I do is call your name. 2, walk it down. Hits, inhale. 6, exhale. 7, you're to me. And then we do a different move here. Same 2 chord as before. And then on the 6, we're doing E flat and B flat in the left hand. And my right hand is doing D flat, F, G flat, and B flat. And then we move to B flat major chord, D flat and A flat in my left hand, and D flat, F, and A flat in my right. So. And then once we hit that 5, we're back into the chorus. So we say. So when we go back into the chorus, we're not doing that anymore. We're just chording it because we're fully into the song. So my left hand is going to stay the same, B and G flat, and I'm playing a B major chord. So that's G flat, B, and E flat to the 1. G flats in my left hand on the 1, and then G flat, B flat, and D in my right hand. And we're switching back and forth. Back to that 2. Just like the chorus we did before, we're just chording instead of doing those lines. And that takes you straight into the drive of the song, the vamp, whatever you want to call it. So in this, we're walking down the scale from the 4 to the flat 7, 6, 5, 1, 4. So altogether it sounds like. So that's the new pattern there. So you already got that 4 chord. For the 3, we're doing that same G flat major chord I just showed you. In my left hand, we're gonna do B flat and G flat. So 4, 3. This is the 2 chord I've been showing you throughout this video, A flat and G flat. And then my right hand is doing E flat, A flat, and B. And then back to that one. G flat's in my left hand, octave. And my right hand is doing D flat, G flat, and B flat. So 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you go E. So I'm playing E's, flat 7, E's in my left hand. And I'm playing E, A flat, and B. If you want to, you can play that bottom E as well. And if you also want to, you can add an E flat in there. These are just extensions if you want to make it more full, but you don't have to. This is the main part right here. But feel free to add those extensions. So E, and then we move down to the 6 E flat. So that's going to be E flat and D flat in my left hand. And my right hand is D flat, G flat, and B flat. And then I go back to this chord, however you want to play it. If the extensions that I kind of offer to these chords are confusing, just let me know in the comments if you want me to just like keep doing it, or if you want me to just, if y'all are just like, can you just play the chord? Either way, it'll be fine. Just let me know if it helps or not. So 5, same chord we did over the E. We're just doing it over a D flat in the bass. 5, and on the 4, on the 1, I'm gonna do these 2 G flats. You could add this D flat in there. You could double up almost any note in this chord. Well, first let me show you the chord. G flat's in my left hand. My right hand is gonna be E, A flat, B flat, and D flat. So you can double up any note in this chord, but try not to double up that E, because it's not really a prominent note, or it's not a note that your ear is drawn to when you hear this chord, at least not for me. So you can definitely add an E, double up that E, but it might change the sound. It might draw too much attention to it because it's not really that prominent in this song from what I hear. So 5, 1, and then you do the whole pattern again. And then that's the whole vamp of that song. And then there's some special hits that they throw in there just to mix it up. So let me show you those real quick. This is, I don't know if this is exactly what's in the song, but this is just kind of what I heard. If you've heard something different, feel free to comment, help me and all the others out. But this is just what I heard. And if anything, it'll help you get by. But so you're going from 4, 3, 2, and then you kind of almost skip that one, or you hit it real quick. I kind of just skip it. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's gonna be, I'm playing E, and I'm mainly just doing one note in my left hand for these moves because they're kind of quick. So E in my left hand, and my right hand is playing A flat, B, and E flat. And then I think it goes to B in my left hand, and then B, E flat, and A flat in my right hand. So and then I move to 1, G flat in my left hand, and then D flat, G flat, and B flat. So and then I'm playing back to E in my left hand over an E major chord, E, G flat, and B. So that's that first part of the move. So 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll do it again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the second part of that is, so I'm doing E in my left hand, and then E major chord, B, E, and A flat in my right. So, and then I move to this minor 9 on the 2 chord, A flat and G flat in my left hand. And my right hand is doing B, E flat, G flat, and B flat. So, and then I'm playing E flat in my left hand, and my right hand is doing F, G flat, B flat, and D flat. So, if you don't want to play that F, you could just do a G flat major chord there. Either one works. And then I'm doing D flat in my left hand. My right hand is playing E, A flat, B, and E flat. So, let me finish that out. And this is the same chord I showed you on the 1. I'm just changing up the rhythm. So all together. And then you're right back into it. Let me show you here. And then that's the whole thing. And then when he comes out of that, he's doing this move. He's doing the inhale, exhale. That's back to the 4 to the 1, and then you do 4, 3, 2, 1. We call your name. So I'm playing B chord, that same chord we've been doing on the 4. Same chord. It's actually the same thing as the walk down from the vamp, 4, 3, 2, 1, just quicker. So you already know that. All I did there was play the same left hand and just keep that melody. E flat, D flat, B, B flat. But yeah, you already know that part. So that is the whole song. So please practice this. It's really simple. It's a really great example of some simple worship ballad moves. And it's a really beautiful song. Jason Nelson and Melvin Crispell III really sang on this one. So have fun practicing it. Enjoy it. Let the song bless you. And thank you all for watching, subscribing, and sharing these videos. Comment below any suggestions you have, any videos that you want to see, any concepts or songs that you want covered. Put it in the description. In the comments, excuse me, and I'll do my best to get back to you. All right. Thank you all for your support. Happy practicing.